Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. Today is Thursday, July the 8th, 2021. I hope all is well with you guys. I just wanted to jump on real quick and talk to you guys to appreciate you guys for supporting. Again, this show is Keeping It Real Conversations with Sunshine. I am the host. Also, if you have events or you want to be a sponsor to the show, please contact me. You can call me on my cell phone, 313-949-5768. Also, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is Keeping It Real Conversations with Sunshine. The show does go on live on the radio at grooveradiodetroit.com. Also, it is on Spotify. I'm in the process of trying to get on iHeartRadio as well. So you guys, I am excited about today. What am I going to talk about? Also, I'm just giving you heads up on our show for Saturday. This Saturday, July the 11th, I will have my cousins, the Hamiltons, Dion and Derica Hamilton will be on at 1 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, Wally Dixon, aka Main Event from And One, will be on the show at 2 o'clock on Saturday. And at 3, Letitia Starks Underwood will be on here, who will also be publishing and editing my upcoming book. So again, I am so excited for the upcoming shows. And I have a special guest today. And so hopefully he will be on in just a second. And so I'm very excited. And let's see if it's going to be him. I hope you guys have been enjoying all the shows. I want you guys to share and like our videos. Also, I want you to inbox me or go on the Facebook page.
Hello.
Hi, I can't see you.
Oh, you actually you thought it was a game? White Mike in the building. I'm in the tunnel out here calling you, girl.
Hello.
What up? We live in the tunnel. Yay.
Okay, so before we get started, so also if you guys, I want you guys to let me know what shows you like the best and what you want to see. Also, while we have our guest on here, he is driving, as we can see. He was supposed to have been on last night, but something happened. And it's all good. He was out the country or something. I don't know what he was doing. But however, you guys, as you know, the show started in December of last year. And I believe in 6 degrees of separation. You're one person away, one advice away, one help away from where you need to be in your destiny. So the person that you see driving right now is Randy Gill, aka White Chocolate. Yes, that is White Chocolate from And One. We know him from other places too, but so good day, Randy.
Hello, how are you doing?
I am good. I'm glad you're able to join us today.
Oh, I wasn't gonna miss this interview for nothing.
Yeah, you never mind. We'll talk about that afterwards.
Yeah, we're gonna I got you. My apologies for yesterday, y'all, but we back live right now.
So where are you originally from?
I'm from Washington, D.C.
And so we know that your name is White Chocolate. So I wanted to know personally, how did you get that name?
Because back in the day, so I'm from Washington, D.C. and Washington, D.C. is like historically known as Chocolate City, right? So then it came along the white chocolate. I had to shut the whole city down. So they like, man, they go to white chocolate right there. And that's how it went.
So what I mean, not to say like, what are you, but are you white or what are you?
I'm blacker than me, girl. Don't play with me. We live, shorty. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America. Right.
I'm white skinned, girl. You ain't never seen me before.
I just said.
Keep going.
So I know I didn't know about the Chocolate City in Washington though, but most of the time,
Turn around.
Some places that,
Yeah, for real though.
What are you saying?
Technologically, hold up, girl. Damn, a whole credit card came in front of the screen, girl. You want to order bread? Damn, how that happen? I ain't never seen that in all my days, girl. You got magic on the phone, all day.
So the first time that you noticed, or do you remember a time when you first noticed that you really could play basketball?
Yeah, my mother said when I was a little baby, I used to pat her back like I was dribbling a basketball. She said I was only a couple months old and I used to just do that. Like I already had that patch. I was born to dribble, you know what I mean? So the first thing I did when I was a little kid, I just used to dribble everywhere I went. And I just basically, it was me and the basketball. I just dribbled it all the time. Everywhere I went, dribbling on the street. If you lose the ball, you might not get it because there's so many cars coming by, stuff like that. And just going through your legs. I remember going behind my back, being a little kid, just learning to do and then start doing fancy trick moves and passes. And then I became a killer later. But I always was like gifted with dribbling and like fancy passes and things like that.
So you basically, in so many words, were self-taught?
Yeah, I saw definitely self-taught. But I always also anything I learned or from different people, I'm playing everywhere always as a youngin', or you see something you try to make. But yeah, I didn't have a trainer or none of that stuff. It was me and a basketball all day long. Everywhere I went, every city, every place. Still is.
So in school, like middle school, high school, you were on a team, I'm assuming.
On a team. Miss Lady, I ain't Slim Shady, baby. Hold that. Don't play with me. Man, I've been that dude, you know what I'm saying? Ever since I was young, yeah, I was always nice. Like always. Ever since fifth grade, like third grade, I wasn't the best. Fourth grade, but since fifth grade, I've been the best player I ever seen.
Okay. So was there anybody in the NBA that you wanted to be like?
I mean, I'm white Mike. I mean, Mike Jordan, like an influence. I mean, Magic an influence, but I didn't ever want to be like them. I want to be the best I could be and just be the best ever. But, I don't have certain things that they have, so you got to do what you're blessed, try to work on everything, but what you're blessed with and, develop to the best you can be. So you got to develop the best talents that you're gifted with, you know what I mean? So I can't fly like Mike Jordan, but you know what I'm saying? I take more like his heart and competitive nature, and then like the people you grew up with and the older dudes, it was always the older player. I was always the littlest person or whatever like that as a youngin' playing older people. So like that was a major influence, you know what I mean? Those guys, back in the day, like whatever the playgrounds and the dudes, the nicest ones at the time, like the 80s and 90s, like the playgrounds was it. It wasn't no AAU or none of that. You had to go out there. You was a youngin'. You had to play with the grown-ups and get your respect, So that made me tougher, you know what I mean? All that already was instilled in me. And then, but definitely like Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the way he was a winner, you know what I mean? So you want to win and compete. Learn that from him, like Magic with the Flash, you know what I'm saying? Larry had the J-ball. So that's what I took out of them dudes. And then like Pistol Pete Maravich was like an influence. Somewhere along the line, I see the tape of him when I was young. I was like, dang, he was doing all this crazy stuff for the ball. So then that, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Now I see that. Oh, that, I'm going to put this, that. So those are like probably my most influences in the game, I would say.
Okay.
And then I watched like Soul in the Hole and like Above the Rim, like those movies and stuff like that. That was it too. Like, cause you saw that was like Rucker Park, Soul in the Hole and Booger Smith and Charles Jones and them. And I'm like, man, you know what I mean? Like that's the best basketball I ever saw. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the NBA. That was Rucker Park when I was like in 5th and 6th grade watching these tapes. You know, so that I was like, yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want.
So do you feel like because, sometimes unfortunately when you think of basketball, a lot of people put it in the race category, right? And when they see somebody that's not black you assume like, nah, they can't play, they ain't got no hoops, they ain't, this is the net. So when you went to different, like maybe a Rucker Park or something like that, and you show up, do you take on that like, okay, let me show them that, look, whatever you assuming ain't real?
Yeah, I mean, that's always going to be a case. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they call me Blackie Robinson in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Like, I mean, did that for 100 years. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like now it's more like in New York, it's different in different cities and towns. Like New York and Harlem, man, they love the game. So like, the same things against you sometimes works for you. You know what I'm saying? So like, sometimes since I'm the white dude or whatever, it work against you. But, it make you stronger, tough, or whatever like that. But then sometimes it work for you because then sometimes you stand out more because you're the only white dude or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's like a gift and a curse type of thing. Sometimes it's definitely a challenge, you know what I'm saying? Or you could overcome the challenge. And maybe sometimes you got to go through it every single different times or whatever. But that's just if you feed into it. So I really don't even feed into that. Like I'm beyond skin color and shit. I'm just trying to make a difference and help and inspire in the world. So like, I don't even see color. You know what I'm saying? So if I like try to like go down into human form and try to be like feeling what like how these people are, I ain't really got time for that. So I'm kind of that.
Okay. You were
That makes sense. I don't know. I'm driving,
yeah, it did make sense, but I think because you were driving, it was like buffering for a second.
Okay. So it's a challenge, but I accept and embrace that challenge. I don't even see color, you know what I'm saying? So it's so beyond that for me that I don't feed. If somebody does have that or feed into that, I'm not tripping on that. That ain't nothing new to me. So like that ain't gonna work.
Okay. So we talked about last night. I had a guy on. We talked about the balancing. Balance is the key about all types of levels of balancing. So for you, what is a balanced day for you?
I ain't really so balanced, but I'm all out more or less. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? A day for me, I'm a single father, you know what I'm saying? So I'm with my children a lot, my two sons, and I have a daughter, but I raised my son. So it's me and them, and we just, out here trying to get better, or I might have to go speak to kids, or might have to go teach some kids the game, or go play, different places. I play actively, professionally all over the country, real heavy all year round playing. And then I also teach and speak and try to inspire, do some philanthropy out here, in different areas of different cities. Like yesterday, we built a little court in Southeast DC out of scratch, like for nothing, off the nothing, like just to help or whatever. You might go to a community, just try to bring basketball to bring unity in the community. You know what I'm saying? Fellowship between people, bring cities and people together, all colors, all ages, all races. Tell people believe to achieve. That's what I do all day.
And so because of like say with different adults being in your life, do you feel like basketball saved your life?
About 1,000 times, probably, at least. No kidding. Definitely.
That's good.
Several thousand times, probably. God used that as a vehicle, for me, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Excuse me. So if you wasn't playing basketball, what do you think you would be doing?
I'd be a rapper or a trapper, girl. Ugh.
You would be a rapper?
I said a rapper or a trapper, shorty. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't a hooper, I'd be a rapper or a trapper. But I know my lane, so I'm just a hooper. So that's what I do. Yeah, girl.
Okay. So I was reading that Magic Johnson had something years ago. Was that like 2013?
Yeah, something like that. Probably about 10 years before that, though. 2003.
2003?
Yeah.
With MTV, correct?
Yeah, MTV. 10 weeks, 10 episodes.
And so you end up winning the prize. So what I'm talking about, I think it's not He Got Game. What was it called?
Yeah, Who Got Game? It was called Who Got Game with Magic Johnson and Pee Wee Kirkland.
Okay. And so you won.
Yes, ma'am. I won the whole 100,000. Never lost a game, and was named the best street ball player in the world.
Okay, so do you think with as we say, legendary street baller, all the things that I've seen on the internet about you, definitely call you a legend. Do you accept that?
Well, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it.
I didn't say it. I said the internet was saying that.
Oh, yeah.
I said, do you accept that you are called a legend?
I got my seatbelt on, girl. She tried to put me in a seatbelt. My joint clicking on ticket out here, Shawty.
So I was saying, all the internet things that I was reading about you all said that, Randy Gill, aka White Chocolate, a street ball legend. And I remember what season did you come in on and one?
I was on a couple seasons. I never signed with And1, but I mean, I played some seasons. I probably was on like some of the tapes or something. I think it was like it was 2001 when I first was on ESPN with And1. So that was before the MTV joint, and then I was on another tape like 2006. I think I did some more joints with them.
Have you ever played with or against Professor?
Yeah, I did. I played against the Professor on the And1 tour in Washington, D.C. But I mean, I had like 47 points. I got the MVP of the game. I respect Shorty for his craft. I ain't trying to like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a professional basketball player. This is real for me. I'm not just tricks. I can do all the tricks and all that, but I cook shit. So when he got in front of me, that's what that was. That was real ugly. That's white on white crime. No disrespect though, but that's light.
So how many when you're not in the community, when you're not actually, I guess, on a contract or whatever, how many hours are you actually in a gym? I don't know if he
maybe 4 or 5 hours. Maybe different days is different, but you know what I'm saying. Definitely like 3 to 5, 7, 8 hours a day. Probably like maybe a little less now, but still, or 2 hours and then come back 2, 3 more hours. So yeah, it's still like 5 hours, man, a day in the gym, working on your game or your body or in the field, running something, doing something, hooping.
So do you also do weight training?
Yeah, lifted weights and everything. I don't try to be like some big super duper lift all the gym, but yeah, you gotta be, a lot of calisthenics. You gotta lift the weights. It keeps your body, your endurance, and your wherewithal to make you last. Like, I think it helps that. A couple times a week I lift, maybe once, twice a week.
So what about your eating habits?
I just eat whatever. I don't give a shit. But that ain't good, but it is what it is. But lately, I mean, with all the stuff in the world and all that, so I've definitely been trying to be up on the, like, your alkaline levels with the good water, with the extra pH and all that. So all y'all out there, the prevention is more like, they say wear a mask, but they don't tell you, man, go get some pH 9 water so your alkaline levels be up and you don't even get sick. You know what I'm saying? So it's just things like that. I try to drink like the fruit healthy stuff like that more now, protein shakes and things like that. So that I put that in the game right now. I put that in the game. I mix them peoples up with that. That's about as good as I'm gonna give it to you here.
So also with that, do you ever get homesick?
Well, the good thing about what I do, I get to come back home. It's like my base. So I get to be home a lot. Back in the day, I used to didn't get to be home a lot. But so like this last couple years, I've been able to actually just like go pretty. We got a charge. We out of there. You still with me? I've been able to like go from home to wherever I'm going and back. You know what I mean? So like I haven't had to live in like cities for months, things like that. Like I go do the project and come back home. You know what I mean? So I get my days at home and I get to train at home and all that, and then go do my things wherever we go. You know, and then come back. Like today we're on the way to New York. We're gonna go play at Rucker Park today. I got my man Solo. Oh, what? That might have been the wrong way. I get it on Long Island the strong way. I got my man Will the Great in the background. You know what I'm saying? And we on the way to New York City right now to play in the Great Hall of Rucker Park. And then tomorrow we're gonna help build a Space Jam court and do some things with the community, you know, for Harlem. You know, tomorrow we're gonna do some big things, but today we got the big game tonight against Betty the Butcher and them. You know,
did you say Space Jam?
Yeah, I think we're gonna do a court tomorrow in Harlem, like we do the whole court. Make it like a big, nice thing. But today we're playing like a big game at Rucker Park, so it'll be on tonight. Tonight's is on. Tomorrow we're gonna do some good work for the community.
Okay. So are you ever going back on like the professional, like with overseas, or try to get in the NBA again, or what?
I ain't really but like I just won a minor league championship. I won 3 championships this year already, and we won the 2000 TTBL. That's like a minor league basketball joint. And we won the pro. We won the championship there. So yeah, I'm still real active. Overseas, but I'm trying to be the best of my craft, to perfect my craft. So I mean, I really get to it's like the ADA or whatever them type of league, keep it moving. I averaged like 40 a game in the ABA last year. So I mean, I kill professional level right now still. Probably more than I used to, for real. But I'm just more seasoned vet, you know what I'm saying? And I don't play with the ball as much. So it's more buckets going on.
So if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm a 40 clip.
You said 40?
Yeah, and I average that too.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah, girl. They call me 40 club. Move. I don't know if you're paying attention to me, girl.
I can't hardly like it's like a lag in it, and I think that's because you're driving. So I'm missing your little side jokes that you saying.
Hello.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Because I'm at Zoom speed.
Can you hear me?
Oh, you know why? I'm going through this dumbass base.
Oh.
This army base. It got all the signals messed up. Like this part of the highway. Probably like 2 more minutes. It should be better.
Okay.
Can you hear me though now?
I can hear you.
I can hear you too.
Yeah, you were going in and out, so I was missing your little side jokes that you were saying.
Oh, dang, I saw it. They all I don't know what I said or what I'm about, but we're gonna keep it moving. So we back. What's up? Ask me a question.
Okay, so one of the reasons I was talking to you earlier about why I needed you guys to be on the show, as a presence of you guys changed the face of basketball. No, I've never been. I spent a couple of hours in New York. I spent a couple of hours in DC before, but you guys changed the face of basketball forever. And I began to binge watch and one in November of last year, and I didn't understand why. And I was like, where's all of these people at that's on this show? I know they're not, deceased. Where are they? They're very important. So I started going out on Instagram and going to the pages like, okay, are you guys still doing interviews? If so, I want you guys on my show to tell where you are. Sometimes as society, we put you in a jar or a box, and that's where we want to keep you at. But I know that you're doing things outside of basketball. So the last thing I saw on IG that you were with Pat the Rock, right?
Yeah, that's my guy.
And so he has not a kid tournament. What do you call it?
Well, he has a gym. He has a basketball facility, a training academy. So sometimes I go over there and help him with his people. Yeah, definitely. But I mean, me personally, what I'm doing right now, I'm still playing everywhere I can. I've been like I probably play 120 games in the next. In the summertime, I play over 100 games in itself. I play like 200 games a year, probably 150 games at least in a year. 200 games.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm active, you know what I'm saying? And I do the training and teaching, as well. Clinics and stuff like that.
A lot of it is charity work, or is it like something that you're getting paid to do? Like somebody actually requests you to, can you come here and do this?
Oh, I need to get paid, sweetheart. My name White Mike. Crime don't pay, but I need that bread. But I do a lot of charity work for real. A lot of charity work, yes. But yes, I do need to be paid for my performances or paid for my, expertise.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
$3.99.
So is it something down the line, like once you kind of slow down, that this is going to be something that you do for yourself?
What's that?
Like training, have a gym yourself?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, that's probably the next phase. Or like just keep or build to go, like be able to go and teach everywhere. You know what I mean? So, well, one of those or both of those.
Okay.
And I also, I'm about to come up with a street basketball league. You know what I'm saying? So, stay tuned for that because that's going to be major. That's going to be a next step for us as basketball players. Because I've always been like the kind of guy, like it's the culture. It's not just me. I represent like all these basketball players that ain't in the NBA that feel like we're great or like know that we can play and are at a high level and been playing this a long time and are the best players in their area, their city, their state, their hood, their country, whatever it might be. And I just like always been an innovator in the game as far as like trying to give us an opportunity, a platform for us to showcase our abilities and skills, And so the NBA is not everything. Like that's 400 spots and that's like on your build athleticism. Maybe you could be very skilled and never even get a chance for the NBA. So, it's got to be at the better. It's only 100 years old. The game ain't that old. It's still evolving very much. So things like art should be evolutionizing the game, and then also, like I said, trying to create that platform for all these players to show and showcase their skills and abilities,
mm-hmm.
and then bring them towns and cities together with the game.
Yeah, because I mean, there's plenty of people that can actually play the game, as well as females.
Hey,
don't let me get started on that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I played in that mixed gender league where it was boys and girls, men and women, pros playing against. So you had to have like 3 girls or 2 boys or 3 boys and 2 girls on the court at one time. And it was like ex-NBA or WNBA players, and we was playing on the same. So that's that Master P League. So that was like another thing, like evolutionizing for the women, you know what I mean? To get like a co-ed joint, but at a pro level, not like just out there playing, you know what I mean? Like real pro girls, pro men playing on the same team, and you have a mix. Things like that, you know what I'm saying? That's cool, you know what I mean? That's a great thing. Definitely, women are on the rise to come up in the game, you know what I mean? And we got to create these platforms for them so that we have places to showcase your abilities, and then get the monetary stream and the money rolling from corporate America, which we don't see none of. You know what I'm saying? We ain't see none of that bread from corporate America at all. Like they might have used street ball. The NBA uses street ball. Everything makes it look cool and blah blah blah. But then the street ball, we don't get no bread like we should have. We're not corporate. It's like rap in 1970 something. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Def Jam, ain't no labels. So like And1 was a label. People started to get bread, and that bing, that's gone. You know what I'm saying? Then what? So this is just a black. Like it has to be take it to the next step. It's like I say rap in the 70s was on the corner, bop, bop, bop. Now it's everywhere, everything. You know what I'm saying? So it just has to we have to get this to the next level. So I'm gonna try to help do that as well.
Yeah, someone has to be the trailblazer, not just because you have been a part of the game for a very long time. Somebody has to actually go out and learn the lessons and make it better, reinvent it for not just this generation, but years to come. A lot of the schools, I'm not sure if this is the case in DC, but a lot of the schools have actually taken out like PE and all of that stuff. So we have a lot of kids that are not in shape anymore, don't even have the desire to be outside, let alone pick up a rock.
It's all about them games for these kids, the gaming things too. Like they really got you right. So we got to create these programs, and that's another thing that we have to create these programs, and then somebody got to go into these cities and do it. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm all about that's the things that I'm all about. So we're trying to make things move, and we're gonna make things move. We're gonna just build and unite together. Get the right people, and the right people will be in place, and we're gonna make these things happen. Definitely. Like you said, just to keep, just like everybody ain't got to make the NBA, but it ain't about that or just, you know what I'm saying? It's about building, learning things through the game. You know what I mean? Discipline, structure, all of these things like teamwork, and just encouraging each other to just push and be better, and then they can be great at whatever they want to do, whatever be in life. I put that work in. So that's what we preach to the kids and to the people. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you. So are your kids gonna be in sports or no?
Oh man, they flat out do it. Hey, what you mean, girl? Yes, indeed. I got my man. They call my man the logo. He's flat out. That's go time. And then I got my man Big Chocolate, and that's showtime. And they all ready.
Wow, that's good because sometimes kids go the opposite way, and it's okay. I mean, they could be their own person. They might be the writers.
Oh nah, yeah, mine's go. We love the boogie. It's in the bloodline, show. It's an autopilot.
It's in
Yeah,
the
they love it. Like I
bloodline.
don't make them do it. They love it. They love it. So you know what I mean. They love to play. So
How old
I
are
ain't pushing
they?
them. 17 to 19. So they right. They got the live period this weekend. College. He's either gonna go to junior college or we'll see what happens this weekend. Like I didn't overexpose him, like so he just really starting to really take it more serious as far as like going to get looked at and seen, trying to get into college. And the little one, he's on his way. He's tough. He's 17 and he's like a junior in high school. He's gonna be really, really probably recruited this year. So I'm looking for them to both do good things and go to good schools playing the game. But whatever they want to do is cool. But they love to play, so they're gonna play in college. We'll see what
So
happens.
are they telling people that white chocolate is my daddy?
No, they don't be telling them nothing. They just boogie. They don't be liking to say that. You know what I'm saying? But they try to keep it on the low. But then, like, I brought my oldest son. He played in Rucker Park last or 2 weeks ago with us, and he played in the Goodman League and had like 18. He did real well. So, we doing good. It's all a progression, Let them build as they go. They on their way.
How old is your daughter?
She's 9.
Is she playing too?
She plays a little bit. She can dribble and play. Yeah, she plays like everything. Better do everything right now.
So, excuse me. Well, I forgot what I was about to say. I can't even remember. Um, so how long does it take you to really, I guess, perfect the your jump shot? Or I seen that you won, was it the 3-point shootout in one of the All-Star games?
Yeah, I win a lot of 3-point shootouts. I mean, I work real hard on my jump shot. I mean, there's a lot of days I shoot 1,000. The other day, 1,400 shots in a day. 1,000 shots in a day. A lot of days, 11, 1,200 shots. Some days maybe 500, 600. But I'm always getting them up. So I done shot a millions of shots. But yeah, I mean, I just want to be. I want to be the best shooter in the world. I feel like I'm the best scorer in the world. So when it comes to shooting that ball, but I practice it. I don't just think I'm nice and do it. I really work on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a gift.
And that's good. That's the part that I really wanted you to bring out, that some people, they're natural at it, but it still takes practice. It still takes dedication and commitment, especially with, you have your own, I don't want to say pride. I don't want to say pride, but just something about you that you want to achieve more.
That's just trying to be the greatest in your craft. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be the best in your craft, and this is my craft. You know what I mean? So I just want to be the best I can be at that. So I try to get better and better. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I did something yesterday, I might have had 100 some points, but the next day I'm back in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Or I might have had 15 points like the other day and lost and mad as shit. And the next day I'm back in the gym. So either way, I'm getting back to it. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. I gotta keep that in mind. And that's over with. It's like, what's next?
Okay.
That's my mindset, and I think that helps me. You know what I'm saying? Stay trying to be hungry and trying to be better.
So when do you go on vacation?
Whenever I got a game out of town. Like, that is my vacation. Like, there ain't no vacation for real. But you know what I'm saying? Those is the vacation. Like, wherever I am for basketball is the vacation at the same day and time. For real. What up, 2 Chainz? Same day and time to people. Boom.
So what about so do you look at basketball as a job, or you still look at it like, this is fun, this is something that I just enjoy doing?
It's more than a job. It's my whole life. It's my lifestyle. It's my job. It's my it's all that. I'm more different than a lot of basketball players. Like, even in the NBA and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you might play in the league. You might have played a couple years or whatever. Now you're doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've lived this life since, like, I've been playing pro basketball for since I came out of school, and I got to create my own lane and my own path with it. So I gotta be at my best. I can't go in there lacking or whatever. I might not don't get another check. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no long-term contracts in this game. This shit day to day, Jack. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be hot. You gotta stay. If you want that action.
So basically, as far as that is concerned, so you don't have an agent. It's just you.
Yeah, solo dolo. What up, solo?
Solo dolo.
From state to state, they call me the illest ninja in Nebraska. Hiya. But yeah, yeah, I don't have no agent or nothing. I ain't ever had an agent or nothing. I get blessed, and I just keep doing, like, working on my craft, and then, like, other things happen, but don't get caught up in all that. And there's highs and lows. Like, it ain't always sweet. You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes it ain't. You know what I mean? It's a struggle, even though it's doing what you love. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not easy to facilitate that because it ain't no guarantees. But
So how did I mean, we're gonna be frank and honest as always. How did the pandemic affect you?
How did what?
The pandemic.
Oh yeah, like, so that shut everything down for a year and a half as far as, like, going and playing. You know what I mean? Like it was no going on, ain't no more tours, it ain't no more games. Like all the leagues shut down, everything. So yeah, that was like really just a self-reflect and like try to get nicer in that time. Like the gyms ain't open and all that. So I had to like be outside playing and working on your game outside and just trying to get like closer to God and like your family and things, you know. Don't feed into the bullshit either because it's mental. There's so much mental stuff with this, you know what I'm saying? So just trying to be positive, to, you know, uplift, to keep other people positive as well. And then just a lot of time like working on my game. It was just, that was what I was doing.
Mm-hmm. So as far as I know, the pandemic changed a lot of basically everything, how people operate. And with basketball, you know, different sports arenas, just in jobs in general, a lot of things had to be changed where we were now at home in lockdown. And so for a person that's constantly going, for a person who basically their life completely changed because again, there were no crowds, there was nowhere to go. People
couldn't get into the gym.
Nuts.
Right.
So I just wanted to know, like, mentally, like, where were you?
That was crazy. Couldn't even get to the gym. Yeah, mentally, I was like, hey, like, bro, working out at the court. You know, when it was available, it was like hard to even find a rundown because the city come and take all the rent. It was a challenge to just stay working in shape, running steps. I was just doing different stuff, trying to stay sharp and get better.
Okay. I don't know, your phone started lagging again, but I heard you.
Well, it was a self-reflection period, Miss Lady. I was just trying to become a better beast so that when I come back out to the people again, it's going to be like, yow, me. You feel me?
Yeah, that's good. Um, so also I know with talking with Dixon and you know with you guys, it's a good thing to have real friends. Let's talk about this.
Yes,
And
man.
when you're in an arena where it's competition all the time, you don't know sometimes who your real enemy is. Do you feel like with the pandemic now your eyes have totally been open to who really got your back and who don't?
Uh, I just know. I just deal with that the right people. You know, it's all a blessing. I just try to be positive. Like everybody, and then you just know if it's right, like if it ain't right or things ain't right, then you gotta move on from it or whatever. But I ain't gonna feed too much into no negative energy or negative people. Like I'm just gonna keep it moving. Pum, skirt, skirt, skirt. Fuck you, me. Phil, I ain't lagging out here, girl. Must be lagging, man. Who you texting, girl?
Hush. I have people keep asking me, they can't really hear you.
Oh, they can't hear me?
It's like
Hello?
you keep breaking up, and I think that's because you're driving. So you
Can I
might be
help
going
you?
in dead spots.
Who is this?
Can you hear me?
Hold on 1 second. Oh, okay. I have to call you back. I'm driving right now. Sorry. Hello?
Uh-huh.
I had to do this other interview. I had to tell them people, lady, I got Miss Detroit on the line, and we ain't doing no other interviews right now. Call back and leave a message. Skirt.
I'm so glad that you actually were able to get on. Like I said, yesterday was really weird. And I have to tell you, I was very hurt and I was disappointed.
So sorry.
I was like, I'm not sure if this is really him. I think I got bamboozled. I don't know.
Oh, you thought I was catfishing them people?
Yeah, I told you it's so many people. Matter of fact, it happened to me yesterday. Um, one of my friend's mother account, her messenger, somebody was like, "Yeah, Sunshine, how you doing?" Da 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 da. Going in conversation, and I'm like, "Why would her mother be, inboxing me?" And so I was like, "What's your daughter name?" And she said the right name. And they were trying to get me to set up some type of funding or something. And I'm like, let me text her phone. Like, is this really your mom? And she's like, no, my mom at work. I said, so if I wouldn't have, double checked on that, I could have been messed up.
You feel me? But you are extreme professional at your game, so you had to check it all out. And then skirt, hold up.
I was like, wait a minute, this don't sound right.
Oh, that's right.
So I told my friend, I said, well, I didn't get his number, so I never talked to him, so I don't know if this is really him. So when the time came, we tried to, go back and forth with each other. And I was like, it wasn't really him. And I'm like, oh, I'm looking foolish.
Oh, my.
And lo and behold,
psych chocolate, not white chocolate.
It's really white
psych chocolate out there, not white chocolate. Oh, baby, I'm here now.
Yes, you made it up. So
I'm here now.
Praise the Lord.
Oh, praise the Lord, girl. And I'm so blessed to meet you and have this great interview with you. And I want to continue your blessed on your much more things to come. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we're going to get a lot of great people on this show because I love this experience. So I'm going to definitely recommend them people to tap in with you, Miss Lady.
Listen, don't make me cry and mess up my makeup, okay?
Oh, baby. I got you. So
it's so many, a lot of people, and I will say this publicly, a lot of people don't have to be nice. They don't have to, put your name out there. They don't have to do anything. And so I appreciate the little things that people do for me, whether it's liking, sharing the videos, whatever. And I have people recommending other people to me. The show is all about connection. It's all about helping one another. And everybody has a story to tell. And so this is what this platform is about. And so again, I want to commend you for all the achievements that you have done so far. And it's not over.
Yay.
So I want the world to really know exactly who you are, not just because of basketball, but you are a human being. You're beyond your father. I didn't know that until today.
Yes, man. That's my greatest blessings in the world, for sure.
So I definitely want people to know that there are great men out here getting it done. And sometimes we don't see that. And you did say you were a single father.
Yes, man.
We don't see that. So yeah. It's divine that we're talking and putting it out there that we all assume because we have babies that we're gonna be a mother, and whatever the case may be, you getting it done, and I applaud you for it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I mean, that struggle was real, you know what I'm saying, when they was young, now they good, like they self-sufficient more, but like as young it's like, you know what I'm saying, I gotta take them, I might take them on the road, we're going to Canada, like, yo, we gotta go, we got a game in 10 hours, let's go, y'all. And they babies, you know what I'm saying? So we done did it, although they've been with me, they're like, you talk about who got my back, they got my back, my kids got my back more than anybody in the world, for real. So like, we got a great relationship, you know what I'm saying? And, they really hold me down, you know what I'm saying? So much, so often, So I'm so thankful for them. Like, real.
Yeah, I'm almost teared up again because again, you don't see this, you don't hear this, and ESPN is not about to ask you about your kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not to say that they don't care, but they're not. They're not going to get into the whole man. They're just going to concern about basketball.
The shot, yeah, or whatever the
You're
fool to
more than
play.
that. And so again, I'm happy that God blessed you with the gift that you have. I am so grateful to see everything that's going to happen for you, all the many doors that's going to happen for you, and even in the things that you don't even know about, even on the negative side, we just close that right now. So I just thank you for being here with me today, even though it was supposed to be last night. But however,
Hey, but we get
you're
that
here
daytime.
today. And so
I'm like
I
a
thank
mimosa
you.
girl. We daytime action girl, like a mimosa.
So I just thank you. Everything is in divine order. If I was working, I wouldn't have been able to talk to you. Last night it was something, I don't know what was that, but however, God knows the perfect time and when we're supposed to be when we're supposed to be.
Yes, indeed. Praise the Lord. Amen to that, girl. This man got the damn thing. Hold up, girl. I'm back. Amen, girl.
Yeah, he had it up in the sky. I don't know what he doing.
He was trying to show you the roof in the race. I was praying. But we ain't got no stars up there.
You said you was praying?
I was praying. Solo was saying a prayer.
So the person that has the phone, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
So you how you guys connect? Like, are you both from DC?
No, ma'am. I was born in Bridgeport, Connecticut, but I live in Baltimore, Maryland. And then I met Chocolate about 10, 12 years ago. And like this is when I like just came out of my Division III college, and it was like I'm at the point of trying to go pro or work or that whole thing. And then Chocolate was like, come on, nephew, we out. Let's hoop, And I can't just say no. Like it's Chocolate, you know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah.
So what's your name?
I've been here. My name is Solomon, but they call me Solo, Low. Twin. I got a twin brother, identical twin brother. So people be like, he looked like somebody. Yeah, I got a twin. I'm just me, 32, chilling. Baby boy, I got a baby boy. His name is Solomon Jr. So yeah.
So what's the guy in the back name? Can you pull your head to the side?
That's Will.
That's Will.
How you doing?
Hi.
I'm doing good.
What's your name?
My name is Will.
And what's your street name?
Will the Thrill.
Will the Drill?
Thrill.
Oh, the Thrill. Sorry. Okay, how old are you?
I'm 23. I'm the youngest. I'm still in school. I go to Tusculum in Tennessee. I don't really do it on a professional level. I just play street ball with them. I met Chocolate actually a few years back. I was on this team in this league. I forgot where it was. It was in Silver Spring. It was when I was a sophomore in college. I just graduated from Virginia State.
Congrats.
So I'm going back for my master's.
Did you say it was a master's?
Yes.
Wait. Time out. Wait a minute. You said with your master's?
I just graduated from Virginia State and I'm going back to get my master's.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Impressive.
Thank you.
So what are you majoring in?
I major in business marketing.
Okay. Okay.
She's still talking to you, boy?
So
that's it.
I was saying, well, you have been listening the whole time. Again, it's 6 degrees of separation. You one person away, one advice away, and one help away from where you need to be in your destiny. Do not think it's strange that you met Chocolate, right?
Not at all.
Don't think it's strange that you go to school for what you're going to school for. Now, mind you, he just said that he's trying to do something with another version of street ball basketball where marketing part, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you catch that?
That's mine.
Definitely.
All right, that's all I'm gonna say about that. So yeah,
She's still with you, boy.
I am like
Pass the
super
plate.
geek right now. So
I'm also, I'm from Washington D.C.
He's
Like,
from
Okay.
DC. And then tell her like, well, I see you at the Berry Farms. You was playing. You was doing good. I said,
Yeah.
yo, you rocking with me.
I was playing well. And I was playing. I played the first game. It was 2 games down at the Goodman. He seen me play. He was like, "Come on, rock with me this game." I was like, "All right." So I played 2 games back to back, and I still played well, and we won the game.
So then I said, come on, you're going to New York.
Yeah, he
Whoa,
said,
whoa.
"I'm going to New York with him." And this is my first time playing in New York
Right now today.
today, so it's a blessing.
wow. That is very commendable.
Sunshine.
Yes,
That's how we roll, Miss Sunshine.
I see.
Opportunity. That's what we're looking for, you know, and especially in basketball, like we just want a chance to dance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I seen him. Hey, he's out here playing, played good the other day. All right, now you going to the next level. Now we taking that show on the road. Let's see what you can do out here.
And I love the game. I hoop. I'm not a basketball player. I'm a hooper. I see a basketball. I just want to shoot it.
Love it. If you love it and you really about it, then let's go.
It's a difference.
And a
People
good
just
thing
like to
about
play
it
because it give you
This or that.
this or that.
is not just you a sport head.
I played.
You smart.
Like,
So
You
one
got-
way
you
or
got-
another, you gonna get them dollars.
Oh,
So-
you can tell he get the dollars, girl. He can get the dollars.
definitely.
Man.
So have you guys had any like I meant to ask Chocolate that like moments where you have been actually hurt, injured?
Have you been injured?
I mean, you want to get it.
Nothing.
Very blessed, bro.
I've
Played
been
through a lot of stuff. I mean, you play through the knickknacks of like minor injuries, you know what I'm saying? And I've been blessed, but you know,
I broke my finger last summer. That's why I'm like, I definitely told myself personally, I'm locking in with chocolate all summer, this summer. You know what I mean? But it was like my finger got cut and I had to get stitches, like that whole thing. And it was like messed up. But other than that, no big injuries. or
Me
anything like that.
personally, I have not been injured to the point that I can't play basketball.
Yeah. And I pray. I stay pray that.
I pray I don't. It doesn't happen. But I started playing football when I was younger, so I played quarterback, and then I broke my collarbone, and then I couldn't throw the football the same. So basketball became my sport.
Wow.
I tore my meniscus and averaged like at one season. That's what I be telling y'all. See the difference between us. If I get hurt in the season, I'm playing as long as I can play because guess what? If not, I don't get the check, and I need to survive it, and I need to check. You know what I'm saying for the season, whatever the month, the week, whatever it is. So like one time I'm in Canada, I tore my meniscus in the Montreal Sasquatch and in the Canadian League, and I played through the joint. I averaged like 25 a game on a torn meniscus for that whole season. You know, so it's like sometimes you got to play through it if it's at all possible. You know, you got to play through all that.
So I'm gonna say this story, right? So what happens is when the person or the vehicle that God uses, right? There are so many people that's connected to you that you have not met yet, or you do know.
Yeah.
If you don't make it to your destiny, those people who are connected to you that God has actually connected to you will never get to where they're supposed to get to. You believe that?
Wow.
You wouldn't be in this car with White Chocolate if White Chocolate didn't get to where he needed to be. So now you're on the destiny to New York. Who knows what's gonna happen when you get to New York?
Who knows? Yeah.
Who knows? Who somebody might see you. So many with the technology. You do something, you say something, it's instantly out there. Like, who are you? I need to know who you are. So again, I'm gonna say like this, and it's recorded right now live.
Okay.
When y'all get to where y'all get to, remember y'all first interview was with me.
Yes, ma'am.
And what's your name again?
Sunshine.
Yes, Sunshine.
Sunshine. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Sunshine.
No, I love what you're doing, Sunshine.
Yeah.
This is
Definitely
lit. This is dope. I'm just all in all right now.
Definitely.
I appreciate it.
I had to hand him my phone, because his phone was acting crazy, so he's using my phone. So.
I had no idea. I honestly,
That's God though.
That's good.
yeah, it is totally God. I promise you. I was talking to a friend of mine that I've known since '96, who happens to be or used to be in the WNBA. And we went back talking about the show. So me and her was talking April of last year, when actually I was binge watching and one. In November, I started again. So I watched all the seasons, just sitting there binge watching basketball. Why? I do not know.
That show was lit.
I started the show in December of last year. And God told me to start with my inner circle, because sometimes we look over the inner circle thinking, oh, we need to go far out. And all these dope people is in your circle already.
Already.
Yeah.
So he says, start the show, start a podcast. First, I was doing on Facebook, going Facebook Live. And it was giving me so much issues. Then I ran into somebody else that I interviewed, and he was like, he started a radio show, a radio podcast and all this. He said, what you think about doing with your show? And I was like, I don't know. He said, well, why don't you do a podcast? And why don't you put it on the radio? I said, okay.
Wow.
So here we are, 6 degrees of separation. So it kept happening over and over again. People that we were in my circle know somebody that was on the show, vice versa. I've had people on here who actually live with AIDS, no, HIV, that don't have it today. Unheard of. Her husband and her kids don't have it, never had it. People had like major stories to tell.
Wow.
Like, just in fact that it's not just celebrities, it's everybody. Everybody has a story to tell. So now it's like the platform to be on. I'm not, charging you. I'm not doing none of that, because guess what? I have hope now because I heard your story. It's on mute. It's on mute. No. No.
How about now?
There we go. I can hear you.
Okay. Sorry about that. It was lagging.
The people who get on here and tell their story, it's genuine. I don't tell them, I don't give them questions up front. I want it to be real as possible. If you tell me you've been raped, if you tell me that you was molested and all of that stuff, I get floods and floods of inboxes of people saying that happened to me too. What did you do to overcome this? This is what we're here for. This is really what we're here for. So I got 3 men in one car who have stories to tell.
Triple that.
All because
Sunshine, if you put me anywhere on.
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
Did you hear me?
No.
Hold on, it's lag. It's breaking up.
If you put me anywhere on God's green earth, girl, I'll triple my worth, girl. Talk about. Ooh.
Can you hear us?
It's lagging. Are you still there? So we just waiting for their phones to get better or pull over, or I'm not sure what's going on with their phone. But I hope you guys are enjoying um, the guest today. I'm super excited. I did not know that he would have other people in the car, but listen, you're getting the first hands on possibly, stardom right here with white chocolate. So and the young one in the back um, just graduated college, going back for his master's. So therefore, basketball is not the all in all for him. He's, you know, uh, so I'm excited. I am truly, truly excited about today's interviews. I hope you guys got something out of it. Um, I'm not really on a time frame today, but I do have somewhere to go shortly. So I don't know what to say. I'm super excited again that White Chocolate, Randy Gill, aka White Chocolate, was able to come on today. Like I said, on Saturday, uh, we will have be on at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern time with my cousins Dion and Derica Hamilton. At 2 o'clock, we will have Wally Dixon, aka Main Event from AM1, and at 3 o'clock, Letitia Starks Underwood, who will eventually be publishing my book. So I am super excited about all things. And you guys, I'm just going to end it here. If we talk, we talk. If not, again, thank you for joining in for Keeping It Real Conversations with Sunshine. Please like and share and enjoy the rest of your day.